Hello. So, probably wondering, who the heck are you? Or not, you're probably just one of my friends. Let's be real here. But basically, what I'm doing is looking at code I've written in order to make my own programming language. Now, this might be a big task, but I want to get something clear. What this series is not. The series is not meant to be how to make a programming language. It is not, moreover, like trying to show that I am better than all of you, even though I am. I'm joking. But yeah, it's really just meant to show off progress that I've made. With that being said, let's start off with what is a programming language? And that's a pretty simple question. Programming language can be one of two things. It can be compiled, interpreted, or it can be both. I know I just said one of two things, but it can be both. Like two separate stages, you know? Basically, a compiler takes source code from one programming language into another, whether it be binary or whatever. It takes it from one to another. What an interpreter does is take both parts and it directly reads the program, but then it executes it on the fly. It uses predefined sets of functions to execute it. And how does mine do both? Essentially, we have it to target a binary, which isn't executable by anything. It's not a .exe file. It just interprets it by the interpreter. Alright, so let's just look right here. We got some serialization. Pretty simple. So you take it from the binary values to from constants. This is our instructions architecture over here. Compile our utilities. This is just a bunch of functions. So we're going to include the constant string utilities, and yeah, we're going to break it up into substrings. Remove the substrings. Is it a number? We're going to tokenize the number. Essentially, we're just going to take in something, a string, and we're going to turn it if it's a number, right? Let me fix that. Tokenize operator. We're going to check what kind of operator is it, and then we're going to tokenize it. Then we're going to do the same thing for parentheses, EOF and SOF, start a file, end a file. Pretty basic stuff. Parsing, it's just a bunch of if it's the previous thing, then do this, otherwise do that. And general operators is just turning it into a string based on the constants. This abstraction over here, tokenize, we include our stuff, tokenize string, it's just bring it all in together, same thing with the parser, and we break it up into two passes. We serialize and deserialize the bytecode. Let's go to one part, the interpreter. We're gonna, first of all, let's take this into a different file. Yeah, interpreter types, types, .NET. We're gonna take that types up there, copy it, if it lets me copy. I don't know why I didn't delete it, and it's yelling at me. Okay, I'm gonna paste it in, and now we're gonna include it. No, I need to put it in a string. I'm being a bit silly today. Yeah, we'll do compiler types and just replace it with interpreter. Alright, so yeah, let's go. Init states, registers, index, and changing the state, just basic initialization functions. Changing state changes the index. And then the implementations of the VM, the divide, substart, subend. Yeah, that's it. We're just doing basic error checking. Very basic. Now here's the fun part of the abstraction, but let's just take a quick look at it. The abstraction, we're going to include the utilities, constants, and string utilities, specifically parsable. We're going to start the state machine. Yeah, we've got execute instructions. And let's go for a little test, just a tad test, tiny little test, and that's the expected output. Oh, and we're just gonna delete that.